Dinnie in. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dinnie in Virginnie, the podcast. And yes, I still don't have a consistent opening. This is the third episode I'm filming today, and I still just have no idea how I'm going to start these off. So, welcome, one and all, to Dinnie in Virginnie, the podcast. And I'm just here at my not so messy desk because I have straightened it up. My lighting has gotten much better. So, I think I found the golden spot in which my lighting is not complete and utter trash. So, this is try number 3 for the day where I've done different lighting. I put it in a different space. I've changed the type of lighting. I have one cheap little ring light. And I think this is the one that I'm going to stick with because I think it makes me actually look like the proper color that I'm supposed to be for the most part. It's kind of like a bluish light, but I think it's helping to balance out all of the I guess the background light that I have was not meshing with my other lights. So yeah, we're here and welcome to Dinnie in Virginia, the podcast. This is episode 11 entitled Coffee Shops. So on today's episode, I am actually not a coffee shop expert. I haven't been around to too many coffee shops in my day, but I do know that many people quite enjoy the coffee shop experience, especially here in the great state of Virginia. So I am one of those people who, in the past, I have enjoyed the coffee shop experience. I will tell you a little story about that. But I just want to re-put on your radar in case you've been working from home and you've never even tried working from a coffee shop. I know a lot of people do that. If you are an artist, I know a lot of artists who, I don't personally know them, but I have heard of artists going to coffee shops to work on their art. And some coffee shops actually like to feature local artists' art, such as I'll give a shout out to the High Cup in Norfolk, Virginia, here in the 757. The High Cup takes the time to actually feature local artists' art on their walls every month. And that art is actually for sale. So sometimes, if you're an artist, you can actually work alongside the coffee shops to get some of your art on both on display and for sale. So, shout out to the High Cup in Norfolk for reminding me about that. But yeah, coffee shops. So, the coffee shop experience in Virginia. So you can have quite varied coffee shop experiences here in Virginia. I think there are a diverse number of coffee shops, but a small complaint from me is that my style is kind of super laid back and relaxed. And I feel like we do have quite a few of the like modern, clean, white, gray, blacks, everything in black and white, pristine, spotless locations, which if that's your vibe, that's your vibe. Do whatever you want to do, man. Support those. If that is your vibe, go find one. They're everywhere. But for me, I like more of a comfort and cozy location. And I used to have one coffee shop that I would have called my home, but unfortunately, I believe I only got to go there 3 times in my lifetime before it shut down, unfortunately, which is why I wanted to do this episode on coffee shops. So, to remind you guys to go out there and don't just go to chains, don't just go to chain coffee places because it's fast. And you can't even tell me it's cheaper because I know what you guys spend on coffee and it is a lot and it's rivals the same price. If not, you can potentially get it for cheaper at a coffee shop. So, if you're going to pay the same amount anyway, right? You can get out there and experiment, and maybe you can find a new coffee shop home that's not necessarily a big old corp, Not one of them. I'm not going to name any names, but y'all know what I'm talking about, especially 2 main big ones that I'm talking about. You don't always have to use that. I'm not hating on you if you do, because I'm someone who did a lot go to the big chain restaurants and almost exclusively get my coffee from them because there was a specific type of caramel that only one big chain got right, in my opinion. However, I would like to encourage you to maybe once a week, instead of going to that big chain coffee place, you know which ones I'm talking about. You know your life. I don't know you like that. You know you better than I know you. Instead of going to that chain, I would encourage you just to try a local coffee shop. See if you like the vibe. See if you like the coffee better. See if it's not for you. Just give them a shot, You don't have to commit to them. There's so many of them. You do not have to commit to one coffee shop. Did you hear that? There are so many coffee shops around the great state of Virginia. You do not have to commit to one and only one. But I will say it is quite nice to find the one. As I said, the one that had my heart in the past was called the Coffee Tree. And it was super comfy, super cozy. They had caramel chips in our latte because we love caramel. And they had the first time we went there, we feel like it wasn't even real because there weren't too many people there. There was only one man behind the counter, and we wanted a bacon egg and not a bacon, yeah, a bacon egg and cheese on a croissant, but they were out of croissants. And this man convinced us, no, trust me, you're gonna want a bacon sandwich. Just take it on a bagel because once you've had this bacon, it will change your life. And that magical man that we never saw again was correct. The best bacon I've ever consumed in my life was at the coffee tree. And total, like I said, I think we only got to go there 3 times in our lives. And one time we found out it was closed. So, like I said, this is just a gentle reminder to please support local businesses. You don't have to go out of your way and jump through hoops. You shouldn't have to do that. There's so many of them all over the place. Just find one and try them out. Just trying them out can help. If you have a local business or a coffee shop that you genuinely really, really love, please, please, please do not gatekeep. Let the people know. Brag about them. Tell your friends, tell your family, leave them a positive review. That's definitely a way. I'm reminding you guys, that is a very good way to help your local coffee shops to stay up and running and in business and keeping people happy and staying happy themselves, is to leave them a positive review if you genuinely enjoyed your experience. Now, if you didn't, don't go and trash talk them. Maybe it's just you, or maybe that coffee shop just wasn't for you. Maybe you were meant to find something else, and that's okay. Don't trash talk them. If you genuinely had a bad, like a horrible experience, don't complain about them behind their backs. Give them grace and give them the opportunity to fix it. Because what if they were just having a bad day? What if it was just someone had something happen in life and you didn't know? So if you experience like you have a horrible time. You have a horrible time at a coffee shop, right? The drink is disgusting, the service is trash, the place is dirty. Give them the opportunity to fix it before you start complaining and going on a rage rant in your car to your sister. Give them the opportunity, give them some type of grace and be like, to be honest, this cup of coffee was disgusting. Don't say that, but like, I really, really, really didn't like it. And just let them know what your problem is with them and give them the opportunity to fix it, because maybe, like I said, they were just having a bad day and they didn't realize that they were in that state, and that could just help them be like, oh, I'm just taking it out on you, but something was happening behind the scenes, so I'm sorry, let me fix that. And then they can make you another cup and it can be the best cup of coffee you've ever had in your life. Like, all I'm saying is go support your local coffee shops, find someone that you like. If you're someone who is like addicted, I'll use that word, to a chain coffee shop, I just challenge you to maybe 1 week, just 1 week or one time a week. If you go there multiple times during the week, switch it out. Switch it out with a local place and just feel the vibe. See if it's the place. Because, like I said, some places are pristine, white, black, gray scale. Some places are comfort and cozy, all like used furniture. Some places offer good food options as well. Some places are good to study. Some places there's just a coffee shop for everyone. Some places have a lot of books. Some places might have some games that you can play. Super, super comfort, cozy, super, super clean, pristine. It doesn't matter. You can pick your pleasantry, essentially. So it's a choose your own adventure. You're in control, and you can also support someone while you're having a great time. So that is my main message for today. I'm going to use the remainder of my time to scroll on my phone and shout out whatever coffee shop pops up on Google. So I would say, if you don't know of any local coffee shop that you wanted to try off the top of your head, Google is a good resource to do. I just type in coffee shop and you can either filter it by relevance or by distance, and make sure you put that open now button on, and you can see what is open right now, either around you or like within 30 minutes or so. Another option that you can do to find a good local coffee shop is to just drive around. They're everywhere. Like I said, drive around and be observant of the plazas that you pass by, because, like I said, they are like everywhere. So every time you see it, probably won't say coffee shop. It might say, a lot of them say cafe. I don't think I don't think cafes are supposed to be associated with coffee, but that's a whole nother conversation. I don't really know. I'm not a connoisseur of the the wording. So anyway, yeah, you can either use Google, look up coffee shops, or you can literally just drive around, and if you see a place that intrigues you, just write it down, put it in your phone, set an alarm or something. Just take a mental note, or you can stop right there and just zoom in and just see if it fits your vibe or not. But yeah, I'm going to spend the last couple of minutes or so just shouting out random coffee shops I see on Google that are here in the 757 Hampton Roads. Again, they are here in the 757 Hampton Roads, not all around Virginia. Please, please, please leave your favorite coffee shop in the comments. I don't care where you are in the great, great state of Virginia. As long as you are in the great, great state of Virginia, leave your favorite coffee shop in the comments. Give them some eyes on the prize. If you enjoy them, do not gatekeep. Share them with the world and help them to flourish and to brighten other people's days. So if you have a favorite coffee shop, please, please, please leave it in the comments so that we can all share in our wonderful coffee journeys and adventures. So, like I said, I am on Google Maps right now. I just typed in coffee shop. I didn't type in open now, but I'm just going to shout out random coffee shops that I have probably not been to, maybe or maybe not. So, the first one we have here is Knott's Coffee Company. That is Knott's Coffee Company. Where is that? They don't even put the. That is in Suffolk, Virginia. Again, that's Knott's Coffee Company. Knotts Coffee Company. Knott's Coffee Company in Suffolk, Virginia. Gather Cafe. Gather Cafe. This is Gather Cafe in Chesapeake, Virginia. Joe Jack's Espresso Bar and Cafe. Joe Jack's Espresso Bar and Cafe. JOJACK's Espresso Bar and Cafe. And that is in Portsmouth, Virginia. Skipping over Big Corp, skipping over Big Corp, skipping right on over Big Corp. There's a lot of Big Corp to skip over. Let's see here. Cure Coffee House. Cure Coffee House. Again, that's Cure, Cure Coffee House. One word. And that is in Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, Virginia. However you wish to say it. Don't come at me in the comments. I don't care. Again, that is Cure, Cure Coffee House in Norfolk, Virginia. Fairgrounds Coffee Cafe. Fairgrounds Coffee Cafe. FAIR Grounds, GROUNDS Coffee Cafe. Fairgrounds Coffee Cafe. That is also in Norfolk, VA. I will say, I know Norfolk has a lot of coffee houses, lot of coffee shops, a lot of coffee places. So most of these are probably going to be in Norfolk because I know Norfolk, they like dominate as far as the 757 coffee shop game is concerned. They have a lot. Borho Coffee House? Borho? Borho? BORJO. Borho? I don't know how to say it. How do you say it? You guys can correct me and blast me in the comments. I don't know. Borho Coffee House in Norfolk, Virginia. That's Borho Coffee House. BORJO Coffee House in Norfolk, Virginia. Vessel Crafts Coffee. Vessel Crafts Coffee. Vessel Craft Coffee. And that is in Norfolk, Virginia. VESSEL Craft. CRAFT Coffee. Again, that is VESSEL Vessel Craft. CRAFT Coffee in Norfolk, Virginia. Vessel Craft Coffee. The coffee shop. The coffee shop. The coffee shop. Perhaps it's the coffee shop E. The coffee shop E. The coffee shop. It is spelled, shop is spelled SHOPPE. That's SHOPPE, the coffee shop in Portsmouth, Virginia. So I don't know. It could be the coffee shop. It could be the coffee shop E. Who knows? I don't. But it is, in fact, in Portsmouth, Virginia. Again, that is the coffee shop. Shop is spelled SHOPPE. A latte cafe. A latte cafe. A latte cafe. In Norfolk, Virginia, a latte is spelled lowercase lowercase a, capital LATTE, cafe. Lowercase a, capital L, lowercase ATTE, cafe. A latte cafe in Norfolk, Virginia. Cafe Stella. Cafe Stella. Cafe Stella. CAFE, that's Cafe Stella. STELLA, that's Cafe Stella in Norfolk, Virginia. Cafe Stella, CAFE space STELLA, Cafe Stella in Norfolk, VA. And the last one I'll do is Cobros Coffee. Cobros Coffee. Cobros Coffee. Cobros Coffee. KOBROS Coffee. That is in Norfolk, Virginia. Big surprise. Cobros Coffee, Cobros Coffee, Cabros Coffee. I don't know how to say it, but it is KOBROS Coffee. That's KOBROS Coffee. Cobros Coffee. That's the last one I will shout out because I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But those are all the coffee shops that I'm willing to shout out right now because there are so many. Oh, I will shout out 3 Ships Coffee Roasters because I don't know. I do remember seeing that one off the top of my head. And the High Cup that I shouted out in the video earlier as the last 2 that I'll actually shout out. But yeah, 3 Ships and the High Cup are the last 2 that I will shout out. So again, that was just some of the local coffee shop options that you have here in the great state of Virginia, more specifically in the 757 Hampton Roads Tidewater region. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys are having a great time on this Dinnie and Virginie, the podcast episode. Please, 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 if you are a Virginia Knight, or a Virginia Knight, leave your favorite coffee place, coffee shop, coffee, whatever, in the comments below so that other people can share in your joy of enjoying a good cup of Joe. And just put it in the comments so that we can all support each other. And that's a good way of showing support, giving support, is just don't gatekeep. Share it with the people. If you're having a great time, other people would also enjoy it as well. So if you have a favorite coffee shop, please, please, please put it in the comments and also put the city that it is from. Put the coffee shop and the city so that, because the great state of Virginia is a pretty big state. So there's coffee shops all over the place. So we'd like to know how far away it is from us. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today on this episode of Dinnie and Virginie, the podcast. This is about coffee shops. If you have a favorite coffee shop, please, please, please put the coffee shop along with its city in the comments so that we can all support and just cheer them on. So until next time, I say Dinnie and Virginie, the podcast, out.